Hey everybody, here I am today at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Right now I am outside of the Cascade Cabins, these beautiful little Disney Vacation Club cabins that you could reserve with your Disney Vacation Club points. Today we are at the Wilderness Lodge. We're going to walk around and kind of see what it's like to be here. Right now, if you were to come here and stay here during the COVID-19 crisis, we're going to take a look at some of the things that Disney has done to help protect their cast members and their guests as they were to visit here. Some of the things that we're going to see are signage, a lot of signage that reminds you that there's a crisis right now and to remind you about social distancing or physical distancing, reminding you to stay away from other people, reminding you to wash your hands frequently, and all sorts of signage like that. We're also going to see a lot of hand sanitizer spots. Basically, every time you go in and out of a restaurant or some kind of a place like that, you'll see hand sanitizer. Another thing we're going to see is signage on the ground to help you maintain physical distancing, especially when there's a potential of a queue. When we check in, we're going to see near the front desk, we're going to see the idea that they want you to do mobile check-in on the app. If you do the online check-in with the Disney My Experience app, you will be able to go right to your room, and you can even open the door with your app. We will see people wearing masks pretty much everywhere. And let's see what else we see. But we will walk around and we'll take a look at the kind of experience that you would have here if you were to come here right now. Another thing to note here, it just thunderstormed, so the pool's currently closed. I could still hear thunder here and there. So yeah, the pool's closed, but normally it will be open for your enjoyment as well. And one thing about the pool is that when you are at the pool, you do not need to wear a mask when you're on the pool desk. They suggest that you wear a mask, but it's not required. And obviously when you are in the water, you do not have to wear a mask or any type of face covering. So let's make our way into the hotel. It's very quiet right now. And we will go in this way. And then this way to the lobby. Okay, here we are at the elevators, and as you can see, hand sanitizer at the elevator. Huh. So as we're entering the lobby, there's a desk right here for Artist Point, the restaurant here. You notice on the floor, signage and where to stand. That signage again is to help people maintain physical distancing when they are waiting in line. And you notice a sign on that table right there that says, for your safety, maintain physical distancing. And we're in the beautiful Fort Wilderness Lodge lobby. Pretty much every table has a sign on it. And again, outside the Whispering Canyon, you could check in for your dining reservation by scanning the QR code right there. And again, hand sanitizer right there. As you first come into the lobby, here's a sign that talks about if you completed online check-in, you could go right to your room and your room number will be sent to your mobile device. There's no reason that you'll need to enter the front desk area. If you do need to go to the front desk for any reason, they are available. And again, signage on the floor to help keep physical distancing. Now, if you do have to go up the elevator, there's hand sanitizer and wipes outside of the elevator. The wipes are there for you to be able to use them to press the buttons. As we just came and saw the Fort Wilderness Mercantile, you'll notice we had an enter only and an exit only. Normally, you could go in and out, you know, the same door. But here, right now, during these times, they are allowing one-way entry and exits, again, to help with social distancing. The arcade, unfortunately, is closed right now, because they just can't clean it enough. And right now the main Fort Wilderness Lodge is not open, but the Wilderness Lodge Vacation Club rooms are available. So Boulder Ridge Villas that we're about to get into, right now, this area is open for guests to stay at. And again, look at, there's more health and safety reminders on the walls here. And when we go inside here, I'm gonna be a little quieter because there's a lot of guests enjoying their stay here. So I won't be talking too much. We'll take a look and see what kind of precautions there are here as well. And again, when we first come in, there's a COVID-19 warning sign, hand sanitizer, hello. Lots of signs on the tables. And again, wipes on the near the elevator. Okay, now as we make our way to the pool area, again, it's closed because of storms right now, but normally the pools are open. We're going to look at the DVC pool first. And one of the things that you notice at the pool is that the chairs are spaced out a specific way. And they ask you not to move the chairs because they spaced them to promote distancing. So we will take a look at that real quick. And then we'll keep going. Hello. So again, there's the health and safety reminders. Again, the pool's closed right now because of the storm. But if you look at the sign, it says right there, please do not move chairs. They have been positioned to keep a minimum of 6 feet between you and other parties.
Oh, this is I'm in somebody else.
Reunion Station. That is the community room for the Wilderness Lodge. And the community room is open. However, you have to ask for a lot of the things that you want to do. Like they have coloring sheets. You ask for the coloring sheets and they'll of course give them to you. Then they'll give you some crayons and stuff like that. And then if you return any items that you return to them, they will then clean them off thoroughly before they give them to another guest. This little outside bar and restaurant out here. Again, the tables are positioned to promote social distancing. The Geyser Point Bar and Grill. Exit only. Hand sanitizer. And there's an entrance only as well. We got one more spot to see. We're going to look at the main pool. And then we will give a recap of everything that we talked about on this little tour. So again, the pool area normally open right now. However, because of the weather, it is closed. But there is signage over there that talks about, again, maintaining physical distancing, not moving the chairs. The chairs have been positioned to promote physical distancing. And that's another thing that they've done here to help keep guests and cast members safe from COVID-19. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me give you a recap of what we talked about and what we saw. So we saw a lot of signage pretty much everywhere. all the signage talked about maintaining social distancing, wearing a face covering, washing your hands often with soap and water or using a hand sanitizer. When sneezing or coughing, covering your mouth, and avoid touching your eyes and nose and mouth. Those are the main things that the signs talked about. Then we saw a lot of signage on tables that remind us to remain at least 6 feet from other guests to maintain physical distancing. At the pools, we see signage to not move the chairs. And again, in the pool areas, you do not need to wear a mask or a face covering. However, they do recommend it. And obviously, when you're in the pool, you do not have to wear a mask or a face covering. Near restaurants, we saw signs about mobile ordering. We saw exit and entrance only areas so that you could only go in and out of one way. Again, to help keep lines from forming and to help keep people far apart from each other. We also saw, let's see, what else did we see? When you first went into the lobby to check in, we saw ways to not avoid going to the front desk and not having to go near the front desk to check in. You could avoid that and go right to your room. And those are some of the many things that we saw. So here again at the beautiful Wilderness Lodge, if you do decide to visit here, we hope that you receive somewhat of a glimpse of what it would be like to stay here with all of the requirements, all of the safety measures in place to keep cast and guests safe. It is July 4th right now, Happy Independence Day. So the parks are not open right now, so the only things that there really are to do are things here at the hotel. The parks, of course, open on July 11th, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and then Epcot and Hollywood Studios open on July 15th. So obviously the experience once the parks open will be a little different. Also, the main hotel starts to open soon. I'd have to double check to see when the Wilderness Lodge main hotel opens. But each hotel has a specific reopening date as well. Please go to our website, www.lifeinthemagic.com, to find out more information about all this. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel, and you'll see more videos like this. If there's anything specific that you want to see, please let me know in the comments. We'll try our best to do that video, and we'll also continue to we will continue to provide videos on what it would be like to stay here in these times. So thanks again, and we will see you in another video soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.